line will go to the ocean pier. Hey. So I right now am in a bathroom scraping off linoleum with a chisel and thinking about my project that's due in 22 days. It's actually kind of fun doing all the journalism. Although, like, these were good stories. I think I have a skeleton, but he's just hanging here. The narrative is just a skeleton. I don't have anything that makes it pretty, that makes it cute, that makes it lovable. It's just like, I wrote out some parts of the narrative of how it's going to go. And it's pretty good. I want to start with the name Jericho came to the place and how it came to the Dixon family. Dixon family gave to you at UC. Delmer Calvis and Pearl Sams were the first one in 1974. They gave it in 1976. And then the Callison brothers gave a gift in 1975. And that's where the tabernacle and then Callison was built in 1976. Nate had his heart attack. Neil had his heart attack. The pond was built it was widened in 1986. The gym was built in 1993. Greg and Pat, 93 to 98. Dave Pope, 90 to 2000. And then the Bay family, 2000 to 2006. And Sean and Laura, and then the Tullys. I don't know what my a documentary film approach, subject matter, theme, visual style, none of that. I don't know any of that. And it's just like a sketch on a paper compared to a 10 pages that I need to create of something like that. I just don't think I can. With these factors involved, 20 days left. It's becoming just too much. And I just have too many holes. Like I can't find these people. I know some of the Dixons. I just don't know where they are. But I do have some testimony. But like the people that I really want to talk to is anyone related to the Dixons and why they gave the camp. And then the why and how and who is going to go to this. I don't know anything about contracting or production and literally, I don't know anything about that stuff. So, networking. And I know these people. They're lovely people. And I hope that you're able to meet some of the nicest people that I've met here. Like my boss, we've been doing all of this. And I really love him. Like, he really is the best. So, like, scary patient. I don't feel like I'm getting a patronizing front with these people. And I think that's kind of what I wanted to give. That feel.
I'm not thinking on scales of feature films. I've never worked on a feature film before. I mean, the closest thing that I have to working with one is not. So that alone may just disqualify me. So. And then I have a good idea. So like, I really, really like the way that one moment. Okay, so there was a documentary done called Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey, and it's one of my favorite documentaries. It's actually, and one of the things that I really, really liked about that documentary was their like 2002, 2005 like film and pictures that were in it. That was really, really cool. And I kind of want to do the same idea. We have lots of pictures of the camp. Lots of these pictures. And they're just so cool. Like they just show so much life and love for people and purpose and project around them, and it's just like so cool. And I have a good idea. I also my film deck. What I want to do is find a minimum of 3 people to tell this story, to tell Jericho's story, Jericho Hill's story, and they're gonna lay it out like this, and then it's gonna be a person who's gonna share it, and then it's gonna be like some background, like the pictures or something, and on top of that their voiceover, and then it's gonna lead to a next thing, which will be them, and then in the same way, I'm gonna have my film deck, like my screen deck. Screen deck? It's not called a screen deck. It's called something else. That I'm gonna have where the shots are going to be taking place are going to be picture shots. So like you can screenshot them and then be a picture. I promise you, it's that pretty here. And I want them to share this narrative, this documentary narrative on the property in those spaces. I have 3 really good ones, really, really good ones. And I have some ideas of doing like slow-mo kids laughing. But again, that's really hard because you can't just film kids unless it's not a public area and include it with your documentary. And we do have lots of camps here. I don't even know how that works. So, and then there's like an 11-page production timeline that you need to create. And I'm just like, I don't know what, like, I know I want to be the one holding the gimbal and like filming with the Sony 7X6, but at 6X, but probably not. It'll probably be just a little one, which is pretty cool. There's one called a Sony 7, an Alpha 7 II, I think it is. Oh, I lost it. She evades me. Here it is. Okay. FX6. But the Alpha 7 IV is probably what I would get. I would rent it. Or the Sony Alpha 6001, which is still pretty cool. It's still a pretty cool camera. I've actually personally wanted to buy one for my channel, but they're expensive. And well, outside of non-used, they're a $2,000 camera. But like if you buy them used, you can find them oddly for not even half that. So still a good camera, an expensive one too. So I need to do that as well. 11 pages, and like I have no way. There's no way. I have 22 days left until the deadline. And I'm working on this tonight. I'm gonna get it edited. I'm just doing the rough cuts. Again, the skeleton, and then I'm gonna give it to the people who have done this for years. And then I'm gonna show them the meat. And I'm gonna contain that in my page. But then I needed to find a theme. Whew. So. I appreciate you watching, hanging out with me, because I mean,